Welcome back. We have Shola Rogers in the studio. Shola, good morning. It's good to have you.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How you doing?
Tayo, what's up?
Fantastic. I mean, we got
from a distance.
Yeah,
we're not up to, we're just three, so it's cool. We're fine.
Yeah.
Regardless, social distancing, so Bluetooth, you know.
We all have to take these.
We need to take this thing serious,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah. You know, we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, and we've been telling a lot of people, especially one or two people in the studio, how things should be. Not like I'm happy that I'm kind of right, but this is where we are. It is what it is, and we need to deal with it now. I'm glad that finally a lot of people are waking up to the effects of
reality.
this. It's a massive one. But one thing that we need to understand about life is that there's always a time to hit the reset button.
Okay.
You know, at times you do it willingly, at times you're forced. This time we're being forced to hit the reset button, and at the end of the day, if things are done properly, you know, we'll just come back bigger and better.
Okay, hopefully activities disrupted. NFF, of course, just came out with, with that release that football shut down for 4 weeks. MPFL also suspended for weeks.
What football was NFF shutting down in the first place?
No, because
what football activities are they shutting down for?
No, because the Four Cornets were actually in camp, preparing for.
Who are they going to play?
Camp. That's what I'm saying.
Half has already. Look, let me tell you something. When I saw that thing, I laughed. It was unnecessary because the only person that can come out to say they're shutting anything down now is the LMC, who are directly in charge of the league. So when the NFF says you're shutting down football for 4 weeks, are you going to stop the boys on the street from playing football?
That's what it says.
You can't.
Street football. Have you seen the release?
No, you
Should
can't.
I read it for you?
No, you can't.
That's what it's saying.
Are they going to enforce it?
How do you enforce that? That's
do they
the
have
question
the
now.
wherewithal?
It's for their own health.
How do you stop it?
That's what I'm saying. That
for example, street football now could just be 2-on-2. That's not that's not up to how many people. So that could be 3-on-3.
This morning, I went for a walk. I saw a full field of people playing football. You can't stop them. So it's laughable. I'm sorry. It's good that they have announced that they are not doing anything under the auspices of the NFF. You know,
but NFF oversees the LMC. So if NFF is coming up with this, LMC will have to follow.
Why are we having two bodies announcing the same thing at the same time?
But that's what happened in South Africa when SAFA
it is just
came up, and of course they did that, and they said
it's just a mere formality, and that's why I'm saying that even if you want to enforce it, you do not have the power to. You do not have the manpower to.
Okay, the manpower.
All you can do now is to latch onto what the federal government has done, latch onto what the state governments have done. Lagos State has been amazing, moving fast, banning all these massive gatherings. But on the lighter side, people are going to hate me for this. I was considering MPFL going on behind closed doors, and I'm like, well, we've been playing behind closed doors already. Except for Kano,
we have to leave this
Kano and Joss.
We have to leave this discussion. We have to leave this discussion, Tayo.
Let's talk about that they let match day 25 go ahead.
Yeah, after match day. Yeah, it was really cool because, teams have already traveled. You can't all of a sudden say that. So it's after the games, and that's why they came up with it.
It was good.
Really cool.
It was very good. And it also reflected in the results. It reflected in how those players... It was almost as if they knew they were going to go on a break after this because...
Let's go all out.
Match day 25, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Taking a look at it, yes, match day 25.
All right.
Rivers United, no, they knew they needed to bounce back.
Wicked Rivers United.
Warri Wolves, man. That was
Warri Wolves have been on a run. They've been winning virtually all their games, and until, Rivers United played them out, They played them out.
3-0 is a pretty convincing scoreline. So fantastic win there for Rivers United. The match was played at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt. Elsewhere, Wicked Tourists defeated Kano Pillars by a lone goal. And Plateau United, league leaders, maintaining their 4-point lead at the top. 2-1 over Kwara United. We'll be talking about that match shortly on the show. Jigawa Stars 2-1 over Heartland.
That's a big result there.
Fantastic result for Jigawa Stars. Lobby Stars 1-0 over FC Ifeanyi. It was goalless between Nasarawa United and Akwa United.
Good result for Akwa on the road.
Decent. You can say that again, Shola.
But the most interesting result.
Yeah, which one is?
Castina versus Sunshine. How did that one happen?
Yeah, first win for Castina in
Away
a
from
very
home.
long time away
And it
from
was
home.
away
And it had to be in
from
Akure
home.
of all places.
Incredible
You
results.
know, I have a soft spot for Sunshine Stars.
Sunshine, right.
Why would you do that to the Stars, man?
Their stars were dimmed.
Yeah, you know.
Absolutely. It did
MFM,
not
right
show.
here in Lagos, Agege Stadium, 2-1 over Abia Warriors. The Kada, very exciting game against Rangers International, ended 3-2 in favor of the
Five
Flying
Rangers.
Antelope. That looks like was a thriller.
How do
right?
antelopes fly?
Yeah, I don't know.
Flying
Yes,
antelopes, yeah.
flying
By
antelopes.
beating Dakada.
Enyimba,
Also,
wow.
went to the north.
Somebody
I told
was
you,
wanting.
I told you about Enyimba once immediately, once they're out of the continent.
Yeah.
They're going to
They
put
were going to
everything
focus
into this.
on the league, and that's what
And-
they're doing. Massive wins, back to back.
2-0. And
And, you know, this is how you want your league to look like. 3 away wins,
Yeah.
1 draw. That's huge.
That's huge.
The previous week, all the teams at home, they won.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, midweek games, some teams are tired when they're traveling and all that. The fatigue sets in, and all those who have the power and the resources to travel faster, they do that. Those who don't have will spend the
Days
maybe
on the
2 days
road.
on the road and all that. So that's a reflection of what you just saw.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
You see
that's what
Rangers, you see
I don't
Enyimba,
think
these
it-
are big clubs and all. So, you know, he understands what I'm talking
let's,
about.
let's
So
give
the
credit.
thing
Let's
is-
give credit to the
Yeah.
to like Enyimba and Rangers. They've got really
They're
good
doing well,
players
actually.
as well.
They're
yeah,
actually
so,
doing well.
Okay.
So I don't think it has to do with the travel.
At least the Rangers
No,
finally made it to where they should be. You know, not where they've been for months.
We'll be seeing where they are in a bit, but before then, let's focus on MFM versus Abia Warriors. That match is played right in Lagos. Pictures is going to come up shortly. And ended 2-1 in favor of Plateau United. That was the first goal scored, well taken strike. I mean, you see all those defenders in the box and they couldn't even defend, that very simple situation. The player, obviously, super excited. And the second goal, Cecilia.
Absolutely.
Wow!
Oh my God.
Wow! Wait, did you see that?
Massive freaking.
Fantastic free kick. Top corner, goalkeeper beating all ends up. And 2-0. It looked very comfortable at this stage until they considered
That one,
that goal.
the manner in which they conceded that, I think that was, to me, that's the goal I will pick ahead of the MFM goal because of the way it came. Just look at the
So
build up to the game. Just
Okay.
look at the way it started, the build up to it, and of course he released the shot and the referee just there. The goalkeeper didn't even know what was going to happen. That's it right there. That's it. That's a beautiful
I
one.
think
Fast.
MFM took their feet off the pedal.
Absolutely.
2 goals ahead at your home
Oh, your home
stadium,
stadium.
you know, and all of that.
You see the celebration they had in the first two, the two
Yeah,
celebrations and all that,
but
man.
yeah.
Do you understand? So that will take up some energy and all. So the mark and trap would have been difficult. Let's get reactions. Reactions from the game, what the coach had to say after that particular victory.
You know, we put in everything at that first half to be able to achieve our aim. At the end of the day, if not for the little error. And hopefully, we've seen 1 or 2 lapses again. We'll work on it. And you know, the goal scoring has started coming. And that has been the major problem. To be able to solve that. I knew very well because we've played against this team before. And I knew we're definitely going to win this game if we do the right thing, which the boys were able to do high pressing at the beginning and we achieve our aim. A game I really want to take a revenge on. It's a revenge mission. We're definitely going to that place. I will not come back empty-handed by the special grace of God.
I feel amazing and I feel happy because it hasn't been busy for me because I've been trying to get a goal since league started. I'm very, very happy and I give thanks to God Almighty. If you check, we are leading 2-0 down before, so we have to calm ourselves down. So on the contrary, where we are calming ourselves, they started playing. So we have to maintain our peace. Before league will finish, I believe we will see ourselves in the top 4 because we are going to go with the same spirit we played here. So we are going to face Enyimba and I believe we are going to come out with a maximum point from Enyimba.
All right.
Okay.
Obviously, those two, the coach and the player, delighted that they were able to hold on and get our 3 points, even though it was a bit nervy towards the end. We're still talking on that match. This time, let's take the post-match thoughts of Abia Warriors coach.
You know, most of the times when you have players that they are bound to play to the gallery. That is just it. I just found out that my attacker, because he's from here, he just wants to impress people. When you're an attacker and you don't score goal, how do people see you? So we had a lot of scoring chances in the first half, and we missed them. They had their own and they scored. So we went to the dressing room and we have to tell them that, look, this is the time we have to come out and play. So unfortunately, it did not go away. I did not tell them anything more. Just to ginger them, tell them, look, go and play. This is your game. MFM is not a team that will play and will go home without a point. So I was very, very surprised that we had other chances in the first half. Then in the second half, we found out that we played. I think that they used all those efforts in the first half that have made the day. There is nobody who does not want to win. So we came here to have at least a point. So unfortunately, it did not work out that way. I've always been under pressure, right from the time I started as an acting technical advisor. So I'm used to pressure. So we'll go home and work hard. We'll make it up. Yeah, we are playing against my former team. So we are going home to work hard. We are going to make sure that we get the 3 points.
There you go. That's the coach of Abia Warriors. Obviously disappointed that they couldn't get all 3 points in that game. And also a few missed chances as well. So when the league eventually resumes, they will be going to play Rivers United, and you have to say they have their work cut out in that particular one. Still on the MPFL, let's focus on the match between the league leaders, Plateau United, showing serious intent that they want to win this league. Let's forget the fact that it's been postponed. Against the Aqua United, I thought they were going to win, and they started like a house on fire. Very early goal after they got a penalty, and they didn't look back from there. But it ended up being very, very nervy towards the end for Plateau United. But so far, so good. Shola, they're looking like a title. Yeah, that's the
handball right there. Yeah.
I don't think there's any debate.
No debate about it at all. That was just 16 minutes into the game.
There you go.
Ibrahim converted from the
top scorer.
Absolutely, yeah. Ibrahim Mustafa.
Well taken penalty. And that gave them the lead, and that got the crowd at the Jos Stadium, going. And like, these guys are starting to dream that they might just be league champions at the end of the season.
And the second goal started from day one.
They started based on day one.
Exactly, remember
when they went the first 3-4 games, and we were like, look, these guys are looking like the real deal, although it was early days then. Right now, everybody knows that
Mustafa
they are
again.
Wow, could have finished.
They're not runaway champions, but
they're not runaway leaders.
Not runaway leaders, but they've been consistent. And it's a league. This is how you win a league.
Absolutely, consistency, and Ibrahim Mustafa, scoring his second goal right there before Kwara United woke up and at least got one back. A relegation threatened, they got that back, and Plateau United, just like the other game they played on Sunday, they also had to hold on to win this one. Differences at that one, it was equalized. Then this one, they had to try as much as possible not to concede the third one. Rather, the second one for Kwara United to get the points off there. But Kwara United actually woke up in the second half of the game. But then Plateau already did what they needed to do to ensure they were 2-1 up. Let's get reactions from the coach now, Abdul Makaba, talking about how the players were disciplined all through and winning at 2-1 at home.
I can say actually we have started so well, even in the first round. We have about 4-5 unbeaten runs. But when we start losing, more especially away from home, we sat down with the players, we discussed why are we conceding goals away from home. So we worked seriously on our problems, and we started to get a clean sheet away from home. And it comes to a situation where we played 6 games without conceding a goal, home or away. So we are still pushing, we are working very hard. Now that the number of games is getting too many, you can see fatigue is evident in the players. So definitely we need to rest some, bring some in. So in that process, we are having some issues, difficulty, because most of the players we are bringing have stayed so long without games, but they are getting it now. And we hope with this weekend, it will work seriously for us. Sign of fatigue is evident in the players. You can see deterioration of techniques. You can see loss of concentration and so many other factors that can, is a sign of fatigue. But we'll rest them. We'll know how to manage this fatigue to get results in subsequent games.
All right, that's him right there. Fatigue also sets in for the players.
Really?
Just losing. Yeah, that's
Is that
why.
why?
I mean,
Because
that's why they couldn't. I mean, they could
couldn't
have
build
scored
on
more. Yeah,
scoring two early
Only the first two
goals.
goals, 16th and 25th minute.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just imagine they were not tired.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have had more goals.
Come on, buy all these excuses.
Being tired or
It's
not
fine.
tired doesn't really matter in this game, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
the 3 points
Secured.
is in the bag and on to the next one. But
Are
these
the
guys,
pillars-
like we said, right from the first week, they're looking like the real deal.
They're looking really good.
Absolutely.
You're right. Let's go to the other camp now. That's the coach of Abia Warriors. No, Abia Warriors. Kwara United, Ashifa Sulema. He's also been reacting to that loss against Plateau United.
You said it all. We lost the game first half. Early minute of the game, we couldn't come into the game on time. That period, they were able to get their opportunity and they converted it. And that what made the difference in this game. You can see that second half, we came out with all what we have, but we could not be able to score the second goal, even though we scored a goal. So and that was what made the difference. You know, it was Delta Star then, before we took over Delta Star. That was the time they came to Warri, to Asaba, and defeated Delta Star. But that notwithstanding, we took off from Delta Star. We still believe it's still the same Kwara United that lost home and away. So no problem. He will fight to run away, live to fight another time.
There you go then. Kwara United coach Ashifa Suleiman, of course, they'll be leaving to fight another day whenever the league resume. Let's see what the table looks like now. It's not looking good for Kwara United at all because they're in the relegation waters and relegation zone. You can see them just 28 points from 25 games. Not good at all. But let's start from the top. Plateau United, 4-point lead over Rivers United, 45, 49, 43 for Lobby Stars. You have Rangers International
Rangers.
creeping, steadily
Slowly and surely.
up the table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shola.
And Enyimba is followed.
This is
And
where
Enyimba
this
as
is
well.
where they ought to be, and the way they're going, it looks like they still have a game at hand, and they'll probably make it into the top 3.
Absolutely.
You know,
Enyimba's
but
so
Enyimba is the scary one. By the time they play all their outstanding
They're
games,
coming.
these guys will probably be
They're coming.
at top of the league.
They
You
have
know,
5 outstanding
5 games and
Yes.
they're
Rangers
fifth.
just won.
You
And
know?
they'll-
Wow.
so even if you gamble and say they're going to win only 2 or 3, it's still going to take them into the top 3. You know,
Plateau United, be careful because the next match is against the Pillars.
Plateau United, be careful.
Very,
Na
very.
express you they go.
These ones Enyimba's the way they're winning right now.
Let's see the bottom rung of
The
the
red
table.
zone.
The red zone, Nasarawa, Jigawa, Kwara United, and Adamawa United. Yeah.
You know, Kwara came in late into the league. We all know how that happened.
Kada
And
Stars.
maybe it's affected them in a way.
The
you know.
coach alluded to that.
Yeah, I think it's affected them in a way. However, it's not over yet for them. They can still come up. You know, the
13.
thing about the Nigerian league that you must be careful is that the points gaps are not so wide.
Yeah.
So before you know it, 2 match days, someone can leave the relegation zone
Right.
into the top 10.
Absolutely.
We've seen that with Rangers, we've seen it with a couple of teams this
6
season.
points is enough to
And,
make
yeah.
you do that, right?
So we're not going to write any of these guys off at the moment.
Really? Not even Adamawa? 20 points for Adamawa.
From 25
Mathematically, they still have a chance.
They have 13 more games, so
Yeah.
don't write them
You
on
know, so
13 games.
we won't write any of these teams off.
I think they're
You know,
doomed.
they might just witness a
I think-
resurgence and, go on
Especially after
a 10-match
Especially
winning
with this
spree.
break, right?
You
With
know,
this
yeah.
break and
What's
all.
going to
Because-
happen? What's
because-
going to change?
No, look, if they have everything right, like one,
Yeah.
get all your players tested.
Okay.
You find that they are all negative, you can keep them in camp.
Okay.
And they can keep training and
training
and
for 4
playing
weeks.
matches.
Yeah, we need to go on a break. So when we come back from the break, not for 4 weeks, just for a little while, we'll be talking about the Olympics. We're still doing our countdown to Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games.